going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing well today. Hi, TLE here, back with another Elune Hero Guide video. In this video, we got Eris, the second best epic attacker right behind Chloe Van. Now, I only got her a week ago to 6 stars, so I've been using her extensively, especially in PvP. And I will be showing you guys how to gear her for PvP and also PvE, her skills and what to max first, her skill gems and what I suggest you guys to use, and it's definitely not the suggested skill gems from the game. So first off, let's hop right into the gear. Now, I only really use her for PvP, so I got 6-piece full moon gear set. Why is this so good? Because check out the 6-piece bonus. Reflect debuff rate to caster with a 50% chance. Now, PvP meta nowadays is all about locking people up. So Reyna is used a lot, Chloe Van is used a lot, Nika is used a lot now because a lot of people are getting her, and also Arslan. So Arslan can paralyze you just like Chloe Van. Reyna, both of her skills are lockups. Nika, her second skill stuns the whole team. So look, it's crucial to use this so you have that 50% chance to actually get to use your turn. And also the caster get stunned. So that is just so important for PvP. Now look, let's go through the stats and what I like to roll for her. So resistance is key, okay? So we got spell resistance here, which is Reyna's second skill. And I don't know why, but Reyna in arena always target my Eris. Now weaken is also really nice, and magic defense. Crit power is really nice too, because when you guys go into PvE, you guys are gonna want crit power, but we are gonna want to talk about that right after this. So my offhand, we got physical resistance, which is stuns and paralyzed. And we got curse resistance. It's just a nice resistance to have. I mean, only Popo and Pepe have it. That's as far as epic heroes go, and no one really use them in arena, so we don't even want to talk about that. Now, physical resistance and spell resistance on my mask, extremely nice. And physical defense, because look, if you get hit by Chloe Van, she's magical damage, you're most likely gonna die whether you have resistance or not. So that's why you prioritize physical defense, because you want to save yourself against those Arslan second skill, man. Because they're strong, man. Now, boots, we got weaken resistance. My boots don't really have that nice of stats, but it's physical defense, so it's always nice to have physical defense. My ring, spell resistance to resist against that Reyna, man. Now look, this is an epic Kunhar exclusive gear, right? I don't even have Kunhar right now, but it's spell resistance, 318, so it's really nice to have on her. Now look, let's get right into the percentages. Crit percent, 8%, that's pretty nice. Weaken resistance, 27%, physical resistance 28%, curse resistance 21, nature 12. But check out that spells resistance, man. 50%, dude. That is gonna prevent her from getting locked up. And I know that like it's really hard to roll for these gears, but my point is the 6-piece set is so nice to have in PvP. Now for PvE, definitely prioritize BJ 3-piece. Why? Because you're most likely going to kill someone in PvE, like a monster or something. So your next kill or your next skill is going to have a 50% chance, now 50% power rate to your crit. And in PvE, you're going to want to build her critical so you get as much damage as possible. Now look, if you build defense, you can go with Forgotten Hero, and I also like to go for Ulysses, because if you get hit by a crit, you're gonna have 100% of your physical defense and magical defense, so that's just gonna double and you're gonna have a lot more beefiness. But in PvE, definitely use a BJ set and another 3-piece, whether that's defense or you want to go utility like Corrupt or you know, I wouldn't really recommend using Disciple Elune. And also, speed is not really important on her because you are, if in PvP, you are gonna want her to go last. So it really doesn't matter. Like, look, my speed on her is only 123 because my gears, I prioritize resistance and defense instead of attack speed. I tried out attack speed, but it really didn't work out so well because I was getting locked up in the back line way too much, so I had to go with resistance. Now, skills. Let's get right into her skills, okay? Her normal skill. Normally, I don't max anyone's normal skill, but hers is crucial because of her second skill. Her second skill allows you to act 3 times in a row, and you can only use your normal skill, okay? But the gist is it increases attack by 45%. So your normal skill, you want to max that out because you're gonna get so much damage off of that. Now, prioritize this in order, okay? Her second skill and then her normal skill. You can probably save up 10 to, like, most people have 10 to dish out because in this game, if you play consistently, there are so many epic books, man. So many. I've had over 50, and I've used so many on my heroes, and I still have more to go. So prioritize second skill, then first skill, and then third skill last. Now, third skill is really nice because it does a shit ton of damage. I'm not even kidding. It can one-shot anyone, and you can target backline, so you can target anyone in the backline. Crazy. Now, first passive is why I use her in arena. It gives everyone 10 to their attack speed. So my Leskar right now is what, 140? That means my Leskar is now 150, and everyone gets extra 10 attack speed. Now, her second passive is if you attack. I mean, this is only really useful in Ime boss battle because if the damage is reflected back to you, you just take 50% of the reflected damage, which is nice. So you can definitely use her in Ime boss. Now, her third skill is every attack deals double damage to any enemy with a barrier or safeguard. So she is extremely effective in killing Fahrenheit when he's in the front line, or and she counters Taya. It's an epic healer because he gives safeguard to your whole team. So yeah, definitely prioritize second skill, first skill, then third skill. Now, skill gems. Her first skill suggests blue, blue, orange. I put blue, blue, blue. Why? Because it increases the magical damage of skills by that many percent, man. 2.5 for 5 stars, and so on. So that just gets her damage up. Now, her second skill, it suggests yellow, yellow, violet, but since attack speed does not matter, you would do yellow, yellow, yellow because this is a buff. So increases buff by 4% at 4 stars, so that just adds on to her 45% buff right there. And I got 3 4 stars, so that's 12. Add on to 45, that's 57% increase to my damage of my first skill. Now her sixth skill, it's gonna be pretty useful in PvE. So just just do the suggested set because you have a 10% chance of getting 2 souls, and that's just a really nice bonus to have in PvE. And also red, it does 3 types of damage: physical, magical, and also soul damage. So the red one just increases your physical damage, your blue one increases your magical, and the orange one is just gonna allow you to get some crit in there. So yeah, man, without further to do, let's just hop right in the arena, man. That was a long talk, all right, but I went really in depth about Eris. So I'm gonna show off her in my arena battles, all right? So without further to do, let's hop right into it. We got TV Milto top 50. Man, so I haven't really been active. I just been doing battles here and there, and like every time I check, my gauge is always full at 10 out of 10. So yeah, I mean, I just really want to keep top 50, man. Now look, since my Weiwei and Chloe Van got provoked, I want to use Lescar Cleanse here. Because I want to use my Chloe Van to get rid of their Chloe Van in the back line. See? Boom. GG. Well, not GG because it's not over, but without Chloe Van, he's going to have a hard time, man. Now look. Nika, second skill. You definitely don't want to use Eris first turn, like any of her skills first turn, because you don't have any of the buffs on her. You want to get way buff on her before you use your second skill, because it's gonna increase your damage even more. Now, if you get to touch their backline, after you use your second skill, each of those hits is gonna be a freaking one shot. I'm not even kidding. I've gotten one shot so many times by Eris in Arena. It's ridiculous. Now look, my soul's messed up, so I don't know why I have 3 right now, but I'm gonna have to save her for the second turn. But check that damage out. 17k against a Fahrenheit. That is beefy. Man, absolutely insane damage. Now I want to lock up their way, man. And that also kills their Fahrenheit. So next up, I definitely want to use this just for fun, you know, because I want to use my Eris, man. Look, I'm going to show you guys the one-shot power right here. Look at that. Look at that. It's insane damage. Well, look, okay, my bad that I didn't one-shot, but you can see the damage. I mean, my Eris is extremely weak, okay? It is not even transcended. It's a +0 Eris. So, a lot of people in Arena got a maxed out Eris. So, that's why they one-shot. But if you can at least get a +1 or +2, which should not be that hard.